INZOI Dramas and Tea, The Blindside of Love, Part 2. As Jessica and Tyrone's co-parenting bond grew stronger, their old feelings for each other began to reignite. Visits between the two became more frequent, and their family's dynamic began to flourish. However, Olivia's behavior became increasingly erratic as she prioritized monitoring Jessica and Tyrone over caring for Camille. One day, while conversing with Jessica, Olivia came around stirring up her usual drama. Tyrone was beginning to have enough of this and confronted her about her parenting, expressing concern about Olivia's neglect of Camille. Olivia, taken back, dramatically threw herself to the floor, feigning distress. Steve, their father, overheard the commotion and went over to intervene. Without even knowing the whole story and disregarding what Olivia had did to Jessica in the first place, he began scolding Tyrone and Jessica for their inappropriate relationship, emphasizing that Olivia was pregnant and needed to stay stress-free for the health of his grandchild. Olivia's well-being should be your priority right now, he said firmly. Tyrone and Jessica exchanged uneasy glances, but Steve's words hung in the air, adding tension to their already complicated situation. Tyrone went over to apologize to Olivia, leaving Jessica to be further scolded by her father. Later that night, while Steve was having another drunken romp around the town, he wound up passed out on a park bench. While in his slumber, he was awakened by a familiar voice. It was Olivia, but she wasn't with Tyrone. Instead, she was with some strange man. From their body language, Steve could tell the two were more than just friends. Knowing he was always an absent father, Steve still wondered how something like this got past him. As Steve shook himself out of his drunken stupor, Olivia's words began to ring out more clearly. The lovers seemed to be talking about their baby on the way. Even more confusing, the man kept bringing up wanting to see his daughter Camille more often. Camille was his child too? That didn't make any sense. Realizing his baby girl was so manipulative, Steve immediately regretted how he spoke to Jessica earlier. This whole situation between Jessica and his son-in-law was really Olivia's fault this whole time. Wanting to right his actions, Steve immediately started sending texts and pictures to Jessica. Woken up by so many notifications on her phone, Jessica is shocked by all the pictures. Unbeknownst to the two lovers, Steve still listens in on their conversation. The stranger demands he sees his daughter more often and questions why they can't just be together. Olivia explains the toxic nature of her family and how now just isn't the right time. She begins to reassure the stranger that they will be together as soon as she can stash away enough money. Once she knows their family will be secure, she promises him they will run away together.